Hi guys, my name is Jyoti and today I am making this video because I am getting a lot of queries as to how to handle the emotional imbalances and the stress and anxiety people are facing these days because of quarantine and social distancing. So I would like to share my opinion about it, and I've been reading a lot these days about all the mental issues and how can we overcome through this. And I came across a recent study from medical journal The Lancet notes that the psychological impact of quarantine can be great, so resulting in a range of mental health concerns. So one thing which I would say is that don't pressure yourself to stay positive. I know we've been listening to this thing a lot, that be positive, stay positive. So the first thing I would want to tell you all is that don't build this pressure of staying positive all the time. It's practically humanly not possible. So don't pressure yourself, and during this isolation, it's very normal to feel that anxiety and stress. Yes, gratitude is important, and it can be both healing and humbling to think of how much better you have it compared to others. At the same time, though, I really feel the opinion that just because I am not risking my life on a battlefield or being hunted by a virus, it means I am somehow spoiled for being upset or complaining. Yes, comparatively speaking, things are pretty good for me, and I recognize that too. My life isn't at risk. I don't have to go onto a battlefield. In fact, I'm even able to keep working at my career without having to take more than 300 steps per day. But guess what? At moments, I am still completely, inconsolably miserable. I've cried in every room of my apartment. At times, I have been too depressed to get up off of the couch. And guess what else? That doesn't mean that there is something wrong with me. It doesn't make me weak. It doesn't even make me weird. So if you are upset too, I would challenge you just for a second to wait before telling yourself that you just need to stay positive. Instead, take a moment and tell yourself this: you're upset and that is normal. You're living in middle of a global pandemic, and feeling a little anxious means you're capable of feeling and you're still alive. So once you become aware of what's happening within you, move forward towards raising your spirits. Now, what individuals can do, however, as more and more people face the prospects of several weeks of quarantine or social distancing, you will also have to establish your own ways of preserving your mental health at home. So, after many trials and errors and researching on the advices of psychological experts, as well as several health and wellness bodies, I found these top tips for you, and I hope you can implement it. Create a routine. Change out of your pajamas, shower, and make a to do of all the things you want to achieve each day to create a sense of normality and productivity. Second things, break up your day. Find tasks to break up your day, and where possible, change your environment for different activities, maybe. Next thing you can do is take care of your body, which is very important. Eat healthily, get plenty of sleep, and exercise daily. That could include conducting indoor workout classes. There are many people who are conducting online sessions these days, stretching, practicing meditation. Next is help others. If you're not under strict isolation rules yourself, and you're in a position to do so, find ways to support those in need by offering to run errands and collect supplies for them, maybe. Yeah. The next thing you can do is stay connected. Make the most of technology and stay in touch with colleagues, friends, and family via phone calls, texts, social media, and video conference, maybe. So, also, you have to take care of limiting media intakes. You have to be informed about the situation by reliable sources, but limit your news and social media intakes to avoid feeling overwhelmed. We feel overwhelmed when we watch a lot of videos and everything. Next major thing to consider is prepare your medical supplies. The National Alliance on Mental Illness advises, where necessary, asking your doctors for extended prescriptions and supplies to tide you over for quarantine periods. Fight for boredom. Make the most of catching up with TV series, reading, and exploring projects you've been putting off to beat boredom and stay mentally active, basically. You can also avoid burnouts. Set strict limits to your work to avoid becoming overwhelmed and make time to unwind. Now, you need to focus on the positives. Um, Amplify good news stories and honor caregivers working tirelessly to resolve the situation. Take one day at a time. Try not to project too far into the future, and remember that these are temporary measures and you're not alone. My advice always is the same, that stay connected with people virtually, engage in activities that give you pleasure and sense of meaning, and do what you can do to help others at these times, which is a remarkable antidote to depression. So, guys, watch my next video about the perspective less taken during quarantine and those 10 tips I spoke in the beginning, how to raise your spirits, are on its way. Thank you.